Alright, welcome back to Iron Fist Classic. This is episode 5, and we're covering issues 2 through 4 of Iron Fist. Alright, first up, issue number 2. Oh, it's Natasha Warren. When Iron Fist comes back in the 90s, he gets trapped in one of these water bubble things. And the artist in here is now John Byrne. And he's the artist for pretty much the whole series. And of course, well, the story is called Valley of the Damned. I'm not kidding, that's what the story is called. Well, we have Iron Fist basically at the hospital with Professor Wang. And we cut to a flashback of him fighting some guy. I think it's a flashback. And and we see some guy he knows named Marin. So guys defeat you in fair combat. Apparently he wants to challenge for the rematch. Or at least take him on again. And he gets beaten by this other guy. And apparently this person, this ninja, is a woman named Miranda. That's her right there in the panel. That's her. And they fight. Yeah, Iron Fist and Merlin fight, and then and of course, this is kind of a sexist talk because, well, it's the law. He thinks it's sexist because the law. And of course, Marin tries to kill Iron Fist, but Iron Fist catches the weapon. Of course, Iron Fist throws it back, which I think wounds him, but I don't think it kills him. We cut away to the present, where Colleen is taken to some foreign country, meets up with this guy. And this lasts for a few pages, like, guy's not broken. He thought he broke him, and he thought he was told to break her, and he didn't. And of course, he gets killed for his troubles, this guy. And we cut away to the flashback, kind of, where I don't think it's a flashback. It's him longing to remember. I think it's just after he left Kunlun, and he's talking to this other guy. I think it's Marin. I think his name is. I think it's exiled from Kunlun, and we cut away to Manhattan, where Misty Knight is talking to a friend of hers. Some random. I think his name is Willa. Yeah. And of course, get some news about where, and of course we have Lieutenant Strike coming in and telling her like news like what's going on, like where to look for him. And we have Iron Fist and I think it's the Valley of the Damned, and meets these Swamp Thing ripoff characters, which they're called Haktharu, enemies of Kunlun. And Iron Fist decides to fight them, while holding a few people captive. Of course, they were holding him captive, and of course he breaks free and frees the other people. We see the city of Hate. Got the 50 stories. And of course they decided to go to London. Yeah, and of course the issue ends where Iron Fist and Misty Knight decided to go to London to look up a lead. Then we have this issue, and we cut away to issue 3, where it's Iron Fist versus the Atomic Man. Yep. Yeah, he's only here just for this one issue, and he gets wrapped up pretty quickly. Here's issue, which I'll tell you. First, we open up with the plane, which crashes, has a crash landing, and I think it's the plane where it's the plane where Iron Fist and Misty Knight are on, and they get out, and apparently he was taken down by this guy, the Atomic Man. Yep. And of course, Iron Fist fights him, and Misty fights him too. And it's revealed in this panel here that Misty Knight has a bionic arm. Yep. And of course, the Atomic Man gets away with some atomic radiation stuff. Misty is knocked out, and she's taken to a hospital. And she's seen here where she has to stay in the hospital, and she gets, she's in a hospital gown, and she has sort of her arm right because she's got one arm. And Iron Fist tells her to stay there, and he has a debt to pay. Little girl, apparently she got injured by the Atomic Man, and we flash back to remembering Li Kang, the Thunderer. Some advice he probably told her in the past. And of course, he had sort of this montage of Iron Fist looking through London for the Atomic Man. And he finds him. Well, actually, he's called the Ravager here, but he's the Atomic Man. And then he fights him, and he breaks his armor, revealing Radon, the Atomic Man. And the issue ends there. I thought it was just one issue, I forgot. He actually continues for the next issue. And, excuse me, because the fact the guy's radiation, Iron Fist can't exactly punch him. So, they fight for this one page and a half, knocks down a tower. We cut away to New York, where I think this is supposed to be War Magnum and Steel Serpent and Joy Magnum are just sitting in one of the offices of the Magnum Incorporated. And of course, Ward is insulting Steel Serpent. Joy tells him to knock it off, and we cut back to possibly Iron Fist having a hallucination of dead Iron Fist and Jade, his uncle. We also see him hallucinating, remembering his mother. So we can, and then we have Iron Fist discovering a documentary, a video of the Radon the Atomic Man's backstory. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a backstory. Well, yeah, where apparently he's just some scientist and this guy here wants to get his formula, make himself rich. Like he wants to be rich, and this guy here takes him out, and apparently he had encounters, and apparently he'd been exposed to the atomic radiation, turned him into Radon, the Atomic Man, and apparently he teamed up with the Puppet Master to sort of cure himself. And of course, Miss Knight tries to leave, but because of her stitches, she nearly collapses. So you have Iron Fist still fighting Radon, basically trying to take out this tower, and Iron Fist just trying to, take him on. Of course, he knows his real name, and he fights him, and he gets knocked, and he apparently gets into this particular area, and of course he holds these two bars, throws a switch, and the guy is cured. And understands what he's done. Okay. And next, of course, the issues involving the Schemer. These three issues are actually, well, issue 2 was kind of boring, not much action. Issue 2, 3 and 4 were a little bit better because it featured a character called Radon. Well, he's just a minor character in a way, but it's a nice little 2-part story that's still part of a greater saga of the whole Colleen Wayne stuff. But these 3 issues overall were actually pretty good, but I think issues 3 and 4 were better than issue 2. So overall, what do I give these 3 issues? I give issue 2 a 8 out of 10. It's a bit of a step down from issue 1, but issues 3 and 4 kind of make up for that 2-part fight between Iron Fist and the Atomic Man. Okay? So that's it for this episode. Stay tuned for the next episode, which will be episode 6, and I'm covering issues 5 through 7. Until then, see you there. Bye.